You having a nice laugh, are you?
Australian legends!
Hey!
Sir, can you knock?
What's up, everyone? Adam from FWCI. This is Schitt's Creek Season 5, Episode 11. Meet the parents. Oh my god. Alright, I don't know whose parents we're going to meet. We're going to officially meet Ted's parents? I guess we kind of... No, I don't know what's going on with Ted's parents. You saw back in the episode earlier this season when Bob was standing there stoically doing his thing. I immediately said, that's going to be on the thumbnail. And I got to put on a t-shirt as well because I love Bob and I can't wait to see what we get from that character throughout the rest of this series. And I have another Schitt's Creek t-shirt coming very soon. Can't wait for you to see that one as well. If you want early access to my Schitt's Creek reactions, go to patreon.com/FWCI. That's where you can get it for $5 dues a month, along with a bunch of other stuff, including What We Do in the Shadows, which will be starting in about a month from when this goes up. So make sure you check that out and subscribe here on YouTube for all that content as well. But let's jump into the episode. This is Schitt's Creek Season 5, Episode 11, Meet the Parents.
I think surprise parties are tacky and far too often organized by well-intentioned people with very bad taste. But Patrick has always wanted one. Poor thing.
Oh, Patrick's parents?
It's all feeling very sketchy and last-minute-y.
I've actually been organizing this for quite some time. I'm just telling you right now because I know that none of you can keep a secret.
Oh, good work.
It's a little early for character assassination.
I invited Patrick's parents.
Oh my god, David.
Oh, that...
They wouldn't know that he's gay, do they, though? He only just figured it out, like, 1 season ago.
Yes, things are certainly racing along at a dangerously rapid velocity.
Thank you so much for doing it.
Dangerously rapid velocity. Fucking hell.
How did it end again? Like a Chromageddon?
Apocalypse. But you didn't hear it from me.
Oh, this is going to be interesting. This is... David, this is a pretty intense surprise party to throw.
What a special moment this is for all of us, huh?
Oh my god.
You must be David's dad.
Oh, no.
Whoops.
I'm David's father, Johnny Rose.
Johnny, it's a pleasure to meet you.
Yes, hi.
Oh, okay, so they know David. Okay, they do know. Alright, it's fine.
I think it's amazing how far they've come.
Yes.
Okay, this all seems to be fine. Maybe I was quick to judge them.
You know, mixing a business relationship and a romantic relationship.
They don't know about the store? Well, hang on, what are they talking about?
Well, you were aware they were in business together as well, right?
We knew that part, yes.
Really? Because it kind of seems like the two of you just found out some really shocking information.
Lawn, Roland. Go mow the lawn. Can you hear those crows going off in the background, by the way? Is it a crowpocalypse? Yeah, Johnny, you messed up. You messed up bad.
You could make $2,000 in one afternoon.
Ooh, which test is this?
I'm talking about the soap opera fan convention.
What?
Showing up, taking your picture with a motley crew of pale, dewy-faced salamanders.
Christ. By the way, if she hasn't done any appearances in, like, forever, people will love to see her.
We're doing this. You need the money, and this is how you're gonna get it.
Go do Comic-Con, Moira.
But there will be a safe word in case the gaggle of asymmetrical faces gets to be too much.
Oh my god. So judgy. This is not going to go good. She's just going to insult everyone who says nice things to her.
Did you run here, Mr. Rose?
No, just a pleasant walk.
Johnny. At least he's going to come clean off the bat.
They're aware that you and Patrick are, romantically involved, right?
Of course they are. Why wouldn't they be?
Oh, Patrick's the only one lying about it. Patrick! Come on, man.
Up the fact that you two were romantically in business with each other.
Ew.
That's so nice.
They call the store all the time. I mean, what do they think? I'm just his business partner?
Possibly.
Yeah, I think so. Oh, and you're just the business partner doing the surprise party. Shit.
Now, if they ask for pictures of your feet, you can...
Kelly, you have been more than helpful. If I might have a moment alone with my daughter.
Oh, I'm keen for this.
There is a dark side to Mummy's industry, and I've tried to protect you from it your whole life.
You took me to the Playboy Mansion when I was 7.
Fucking hell.
Thespians selling their autographs for money in cheerless convention centers.
Why is she so above doing this?
She only played Grace, untouched with Grace, for 37 years. The woman has 17 Emmys.
Never heard of Touched
Nurse
with
who
Grace.
heals people with their sexual touch.
What?
I'm shocked by my presence as well.
And I am Alexis Rose, Moira's publicist and daughter.
Oh, daughter? More like sister.
Ew.
Oh, Alexis, you're the best.
I've been piecing together that I don't think I've ever spoken to them outside of work.
Sure you have.
Yeah.
Oh, Patrick, don't become a liar, man.
Of course they know about you. What do you mean? Why?
Although this is a pretty intense journey for him as well.
So all this time your parents thought they were just talking to your business partner.
David, I know my parents are good people.
But they're a bit homophobic.
There's a small chance that this could change everything. That they might see me differently or treat me differently.
That's really fucking sad, man.
Okay, what you're dealing with is very personal. And it's something you should only do on your terms. That's why I brought this couple home one day in college and just told my parents to deal with it.
What?
You're upset.
It's not about that.
Oh, yeah. And by the way, we got some news.
Laugh yourself right out of the closet on this one.
Literally speaking.
Part of that surprise was inviting your parents. That was a big mistake. I should have talked to you.
It's a pretty understandable mistake to make, though. Like, he just was trying to do a great thing. But if somebody's, like, freshly understanding that they're gay, it probably is definitely worth a chat.
I could be just your business partner tonight.
David, oh, God, this is such an uncomfortable situation.
Yeah, maybe this whole thing is a blessing in disguise, huh?
Fingers crossed.
I just wanted to come here and apologize for a very unfortunate miscommunication.
So you're not in a relationship with our son?
Oh, no, I very much am. I was talking more about how you found out.
Oh, he's handling this really, really well.
I'm not upset about Patrick being gay.
Oh, okay. Well, what's going on then, you weirdos? Why are you so hostile?
The thought that Patrick was feeling like he couldn't come and talk to us about this.
Is it because we were so close with Rachel?
Oh. Has that got something to do with something, Johnny? Not the time.
How are you, David? Happy, I hope.
Is that like happy and gay mean the same thing? Happy, I hope.
Then no one really has to feel bad about how this information came out then, huh?
What do we do now? Not go to the party? I don't want to make him uncomfortable.
No.
Like, can they be a bit more reassuring to Johnny and be like, hey, we understand, it's okay, don't feel bad. We're not homophobic, it's cool.
Keep him in the closet until then. I know that came out wrong, but we all understand what I'm saying, right?
Alright, you know what? Well done, David. He handled that like an absolute pro.
I'm on the convention circuit. I do dozens a year.
I still can't quite believe that.
Well, can you believe that because of them, I have a vineyard in the south of France?
Whoa!
You may have tried my wine, touched with grapes. I charge $50, and just in case I wear open-toed sandals.
Oh my god.
These conventions are a godsend.
I fucking love this. I will talk about this more at the end, why this particular story is touching me in such a personal way.
I have some fans to meet.
See, she's gonna have a huge following. They're all just gonna be glad she's not dead.
And no, she will not be clarifying any Sunrise Bay plot points. Feet. Oh, yes. And if we're talking feet, it's 75 for one, 150 for the pair.
$75 for 1 foot or $150 for a set of feet. Good pricing there, Moira. I respect that.
Oh my gosh! David, I thought we were just having a casual dinner.
No, you.
I thought you guys were out of town.
Well, we are.
We're just so happy to be included.
Some very loving hugs from Patrick's parents as well.
And I recommend the crab cakes. I over-ordered and they cost a small fortune.
How close are they to his ex, though? That's the other question. You mentioned that briefly.
David.
He seems like a really great partner, honey.
Marcy.
In business.
Yeah, he is. He's also a great partner outside of business. David is my boyfriend. And I've never been happier in my life.
That is beautiful. That is really, really sweet.
Dad?
I like him. I like him a lot.
Me too.
I don't understand his clothes, but...
That is a beautiful scene. That is really, really sweet. Just needs Bob. That's all we're missing.
Happy birthday, my sweet boy.
That was so fucking emotional.
So how long have they known?
About, what, 7 hours at this point?
And the gift basket that you gave them that I'm hoping you paid for.
It was just a very messy day, and I was trying to detangle things and just make everything okay.
Well, you made everything okay.
Well done, boys. Great episode. Alright, let's quickly talk about the David and Patrick storyline in this. I think they handled that whole episode and the whole story with them really, really well. That could have probably been dragged out across a couple of episodes, but what I like about this show is they don't just show like the dysfunction and the absurdity in life, but they show what, you know, good communication and stuff like that can actually accomplish as well. And I feel like that was really the lesson for this one here was, you know, good communication is a, you know, key pillar in any kind of relationship. I do feel like Patrick's parents seemed a little bit, they seemed kind of quiet about everything, and they seemed kind of like, oh, like they're in like a small town, I guess, for the first time, maybe, and they're nervous about it. But I don't know, I kind of felt like they should have had a bit more energy and personality at the beginning. They just seemed to be like, oh, hello, like they didn't seem to contribute much to the conversations. But other than that, I thought the telling of, and that was probably a crucial part of the storytelling of, you don't want to know too much about his parents, but I feel like they overdid it a little bit. The conversation of Patrick coming out to his parents at the end, really, really sweet. And they, like I say, they did a great job laying the foundation for that scene throughout this episode. And I've obviously never had to have that exact same conversation with my parents before, but like a lot of people, I feel very, misunderstood, and always have felt very misunderstood from my parents. So it definitely struck a chord with me, like the strengthening of that relationship through mutual respect. I really appreciated that, and I thought it was just, you know, beautifully told. Let's talk about Moira at the Comic-Con. First of all, I wish we got more of it. I would have loved to have seen her actually interacting with some fans and stuff like that. I hope we get more of that as like a backstory, side story throughout the rest of this season, because I think it makes sense. And you would have to think, in fact, they let that story down a little bit, and maybe they didn't want to take away from the big emotional moment that you got at the very end with Patrick's parents, but I kind of felt like Moira could have had a bit more of a feel-good moment to sort of round off that story. But that's why I'm saying I'm here for more of that, because I feel like there's so much more story to tell in that kind of capacity with Moira Rose throughout this season, so I'll have to wait and see if we get more of it. And me personally, I'm a big fan of pro wrestling, and these conventions, there are wrestling specific ones. They're there with all the old wrestlers, all go out there to sign autographs and sign, you know, photographs and action figures and stuff, and meet people and do meet and greets and all that kind of stuff. And that's all it is. It's just a big convention with a bunch of old guys with a big picture behind them of them like 30 years ago when they're all like roided up. And what's so beautiful about it is it allows these people that don't have a contract with any wrestling organization in any capacity anymore, you know, and that was their income. A lot of these guys really struggled financially in later years, and it's just great to be able to see these people out there still meeting fans and still having their moment, because when you do something like that, for example, like pro wrestling, like your life is in a bubble for the entirety of as long as your body works, and then as soon as your body stops working the way it needs to, you're out of that bubble, and you got to find a way to sort of stay connected to it. Otherwise, you're just somebody that has lost their job at the age of 40 or 50 and you have zero transferable skills to do anything on a similar level as to what you were already doing. So it's the bittersweet situation of any entertainer's career as it comes towards the end there. If you do want early access, patreon.com/FWCI is where you can get it for $5 redos a month. Make sure you do subscribe here on YouTube if you haven't already. While I'm doing my little outro, you hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. Alright? And as always, everyone, be well, stay safe, look after your friends, see you in the next video. Subscribe!